Hey, it's Dave and Lillie, and we're out on the range. Out on the range. Sounds like a song for some reason. And welcome to Dave's Hunting, Shooting, and Bushcraft. Today, we're going to see if this old Remington can still sling it down range and be a viable hunting rifle for me this year. Stay around. Check it out. Dave out. Alright, second shot. First one was high and to the right. Down. And then let me go left. That. All right. Come on, baby. There we go. We're on target. So, now let's take it down to the 50. Let it cool for a second. Out here on the range, Dave and Lillie, and I'm shooting the Remington 740. This weapon was made between 1955 and 1959. They made roughly 250,000 of them, I guess. So I'm out here to see, is this a viable hunting weapon for me this season? It shoots 30-06, and it has a 4-round chamber. It's semi-automatic, which will be a real game changer for me if it is. So the downsides with it, other than it's in really good shape, the barrel has a little bulge right there. You can notice it. The inside doesn't show it. I've scoped the inside a couple times and I do not see it on the inside. And so far it has shot well. I took it out about 4 weeks ago and shot 3 rounds down range without any scope or anything on it, and was able to hit steel all 3 times. I do know you have to be careful not to get your barrel hot, and I think that's probably what happened and why there's a bulge there. If you shoot too many rounds through this, it's not made for that. It's made for hunting, 1 or 2 rounds at a time. And that's what I plan on doing. I put I think it's a Nikon Pro Staff on here. It's an okay scope. It's showing its age a little bit, having a little bit of trouble with parallax getting in on sight, but it's doable. And you know, it's what is it? What power is it? It's a 3x9. Not your most powerful scope, but I mean, that's okay. Yeah, the big thing, I just want to see, can I use it this year to hunt? I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it'll prove like it can if I can get if I can keep on target here. So I've got another target set up at 50 yards, and we're going to shoot at that and see how I do. Hopefully I can get it dialed in down there, and if I can, I'll probably use this hunting. I think it offers a lot of advantages. It's a little heavy. I don't know if people were shorter back then, but the size is like perfect for somebody 5'7". It fits me really well. I would say if you're like 6 foot, you're going to say this is too short. But for me, it works really well. The the condition of the wood furniture and everything's really nice. Yeah, everything on it I think is nice. I haven't had any, now knock on wood, they say you have a lot of jamming issues with these. I haven't had that, but I haven't shot it that much. I think you would if you shot a lot downrange. I did a lot of research on how to care for it. It has a kind of unique bolt locking system, and you need to actually maintain that probably a different way than you would for most rifles. So anyways, cautious with that. You know, those along those lines, but other than that, you know, it seems like a pretty good rifle. I like the fact that it's so old. To me, that adds intrigue to it. All right, let's see if we can hit one. And you can see, so what I'm pressing down here on the magazine, there's like a little latch right there, and that's your bolt release. It releases your bolt. It's on the magazine. So you push it forward. Well, I say that. Push it forward, and then your bolt moves forward. It's just a little button right there. I'll give you a close-up look of it here in a second, show you all the features. After 1959, they changed it to the Model 742. They upgraded some things about it. I'm not sure what it all was, but look, so it's got, I'm sure at one time that was more pliable. It's pretty stiff right now, but it does add some cushioning. But usually on most guns you find that's kind of beat up. Really good shape. The wood furniture on this is really good shape. So then came the 742 to replace this one, 740. Even the up front furniture on this is really nice. So, and it has the swivels. It has the swivels. It has the front sight, but it didn't come with the rear sight. I bought this at an auction. Little, you know, wear at the very end of the barrel, the crown of it. Other than that, though, I mean, it's pretty well kept. A little bit of wear on the receiver, but not much. I'm just amazed at how, for a gun that is, you know, potentially, what, 45 and 24, so I'd be 69 years old, or my age, you know, close to my age, 65 years old. I'm not 65, I'm 60, but, you know, in the 60s, I mean, it's good shape. I like it. And then after the 742 went away, I think in the 80s, not for sure, I'll put in the time, I think it was replaced by the 7400, and I don't know, maybe that's still in production, that I'm not sure of. Let's see what markings it has on it. It says, that just says Remington. What's it got over here? Oh, there's some over here. Let's flip her over and see if we can see them. So it says Remington. And I think it says Woodsmaster. Yeah, it won't focus on it. I know that's annoying when YouTubers do that. Sorry about that. It says Woodsmaster Model 740, and then a, you know, copyright sign. Then up on the barrel it says it's, sorry, it says it, what does it say? It says patent pending, and it is made in New York, out of the Remington Arms Company in Lyon, New York, or Ilion, New York. It's a 30-06 Springfield. Yeah, so there you go. That is it. So that's my new, That's going to be my new hunting rig this year, I think. I like the 30-06. It packs a wallop. But also flies pretty straight. But that's very unique. You don't see that. And then, of course, the mag release is right here. Now, it's really particular. You have to hold it in a certain way for that magazine to drop out on the first time. So far, I've only gotten it once that way. Most of the time, it takes me a couple times at it. Now, let's see if we can get this other target at 50 yards, which is a little bit further away. I think I'm center and high just a bit at 50. Let me shoot another one and see how close we are to that. Right now it's dead center and about 3 inches high, maybe 4. Now the second one is right next to it, same height. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's spot on. It's like a inch off from dead center. So this is from 50 yards. So this is shot 1, that was shot 2, and that was the 3rd shot after I moved it down. And at 50 yards, I think that'll do. I don't know. I'm not having the accuracy issues that people said they did. I don't know. Their rep is for being pretty inaccurate. Now, the trigger is like a 50-pound trigger, it feels like, compared to modern day. I compare this to my Savage that's in 350 Legend. What is it? Savage something, 350 Legend. Encore. Maybe it's Savage Encore. I don't know, whatever. Savage whatever in 350 Legend. And it's got a heavy barrel and a really light trigger, AccuTrigger thing. It's got like a 3-pound, 2-pound trigger. And you just barely touch that and you're off. And then go back to my 1970s Savage 110 in 30-06, which has like probably a 10-pound, 8-pound trigger. This is heavy like that. I mean, you're putting some pressure on this to release it. So I could see where it would make you jump. But, in short order, with an old scope and an old rifle, we got it cued in to shoot pretty accurate at 50 yards. Accurate enough to kill a deer for sure at 50 yards. So I do think I will use this. I'm going to look around, see if I can't find a nice leather strap for it. And it'll be a good setup, I think, for hunting this year. 740, the Woodsmaster. Kind of like it. Didn't know much about it. I knew that I liked the idea of a semi-automatic hunting rifle that looked like a hunting rifle. No offense to sporter rifles. I like sporter rifles. I have several. It's just I wanted one that looked like a hunting rifle. So anyway, yeah. So I appreciate you tuning in, helping me check out this hunting rifle. And like I always say, make kindness your business. Do something kind for somebody. You never know what kind of impact you may have on somebody's life by your act of kindness. It can be very impactful. So, yeah, and for me and Lily, we say out.